You want to know why I have trust issues? I'm out here. It's 60 degrees. Can't really see the sky. Not a cloud in the sky. It's gonna snow tomorrow. So I'm really sad because today the sequel to a book that I finished 2 days ago came out. I don't know if it just came out in England or what, but I read the first book, Ink, by Alice Broadway. I checked it out from my library where I work, and it was amazing. So I was like, I need the second one. Started following Alice Broadway on Twitter because that's what I do now. And I was like, oh yeah, the second one's coming out this week. I was like, perfect! Got on the library website. Library hasn't even ordered it yet. Which leads me to assume either the library just isn't going to buy it, or there's not like an actual physical release of the book in America yet. Either way, I can't read the sequel to this amazing book, and it makes me really sad because I know it exists. This kid just walked up to me as I was walking down the street past his house to introduce me to his kitten. Cutest thing that's happened to me today. This week, probably. So, Ink. It is about a young girl named Leora. I'm assuming is how you pronounce it. It's Leora. Though her best friend calls her Lore all the time, so who knows. Sure, that was nothing. Leora lives in a society where everything you do is inked into your skin and as a tattoo. Hence the name Ink. Your name is tattooed on you, like when you get married it's tattooed on you, how many years you were in school, your job, like everything. Any crimes you commit is tattooed onto your skin. The really disturbing part, actually, the whole tattoos kind of disturb me a little bit. Not because tattoos are disturbing, but because just the concept of you are literally branded with who you are and what you've done. In this world where everything you are is tattooed onto your skin, when you die, they skin your corpse and turn you into a book that your family then keeps for the rest of eternity. And that's just, the general gist of the first 5 pages. And when you die and you get turned into a book, then the government judges whether you are worthy of remembrance. Whoa. Almost died. It's fine. There's just this growing sense of doom as you read this book and unease, because the book is told from the perspective of Leora, who doesn't see anything wrong with the way society works, because that's how she's always lived, and she was raised on the stories of the blanks, who are the people who don't have tattoos because they have secrets that they're trying to hide, and they want to destroy society and take our land and kill us all. Which, sounds nothing like any kind of propaganda we've ever heard before. Not at all. There's nothing disturbing about this. I keep losing my train of thought with the book because I'm distracted by nature and trying to, walk and not die. Oh, hello, branch. Ow. The best way I can describe the feeling Ink gave me is reading The Giver for the first time, and just the slow realization of how wrong the society is. Just the growing tension of what is the main character going to do about this broken society. Although in The Giver, he realized the society was broken a lot quicker than Leora did in Ink. Like, oh. So it was a bunch of me as the reader seeing how wrong and invasive everything going on was, and the main character just buying into it. So there was definitely some yelling at that book. I am losing my glasses. Almost lost my phone as I sit over. Oh, that would have been depression on top of depression on top of I can't afford a new phone. I feel like this is the most disjointed book review ever, but that's also just how my brain works and why I don't do a ton of book reviews. Even though I love books and I'm constantly like, here, read this. You'd like it. Read it. Read this. Everyone needs to know this is an amazing book. There are a lot of those vultures. Did something just die, or am I about to die? I'm suddenly very concerned for my well-being. A lot of birds are just circling now. What is happening? Is that a heron? I'm so distracted by nature. I think that's... Oh, that is a heron. Hello, you gonna go eat some frogs? Yeah. I think these buzzards are planning on eating me. I'm scared. I've been sitting in the same place too long, apparently. Duck! Duck! Just all the birds. Oh, the buzzards are circling somewhere else now. I am safe. Just all the birds today. I was following a robin earlier, which, like, isn't something to remark on ever. Just so many birds. All the burbs. Burb. Oh, more burbs. Okay, those are crows. A literal murder just flew by me. 3 crows. I don't know, does three crows constitute a murder, or is that just attempted murder? I know 2 crows would be an attempted murder. But does 3 crows qualify, or is it like murder requires a minimum of 4 crows? I feel like a little kid on this bridge. Why is it so tall? Why? The hardest part about being on more like actual paved trails is that, A, there are people. So me and my awkward self is like, can't talk to my phone because people, and you know, also have to do the weird like create eye contact so it's not creepy, but also not have too much eye contact because that's also creepy and awkwardness and B, there are doggos. And I really want to just pet all the doggos, but that kind of requires not being an awkward person and actually having, you know, conversations with the doggos' owners. Why can't there be like a secret signal where it's like, I don't really want to talk to you, I don't really want to like know anything about your dog, I just want pets. I need animal affection right now. Can we create that, please, for socially awkward people who can't afford pets? It has to be the coolest / creepiest part of this trail. It's just this little stone hut. You can't really see it. It's got spiderweb grating on the windows. This was a D&D campaign. There'd definitely be a hag hiding in that. Just saying. I've made a mistake. I put these on top of my head because there's not a good place to put sunglasses. Like, I don't want to put them in my shirt because that's just awkward. Can't put them in any of my pockets because then they'll get bent or fall out. But putting them on top of my head, for any of you that don't have curly hair and don't have to think about these things, since these have earpieces, it's gonna take some untangling to get these glasses out of my hair. My hair just eats everything that comes in contact with it. You'd think since it was shorter, it wouldn't be as much of a problem. And in some senses, yes. But no. It still wants to eat everything it comes in contact with. It just comes in contact with less things. I know this probably doesn't look very exciting at all. Especially if you live in like a naturally beautiful place like Oregon or Maryland or Maine. But I'm really happy with this little bit of wilderness I get. Just in the back of my neighborhood. In the middle of the city.